Week 9 of the 2024 regular season has plenty of can't-miss matchups, but there is objectively none better than this NFC North battle between the Detroit Lions, 6-1, and Green Bay Packers, 6-2. The winner of this game will either take the lead in the division through a tiebreaker, Green Bay, or extend its NFC North advantage, Detroit. Let's break down our Lions vs. Packers predictions and NFL picks for Sunday, November 3rd. The Lions head to Green Bay as 2.5-point road favorites despite being without game-breaking edge rusher Aiden Hutchinson, who suffered a season-ending lower leg injury a few weeks ago against the Cowboys. Detroit has been mind-bogglingly good against the spread, covering 6 of its 7 games thus far. The Lions got off to a relatively slow start to the 2024 regular season, narrowly edging out the Cardinals and Rams by a combined 13 points while losing at home to Tampa Bay. But they've been near unstoppable since. In fact, since the bye week, Detroit ranks first in points per game, 43.3, first in average scoring margin, plus 26.0, second in passing touchdowns, second in red zone scoring percentage, only touchdowns, and 7th in rushing yards per game. Detroit has also allowed opponents to score only 17.3 points per game during that stretch, ranking first in interceptions per game, 2.0, and 9th in forced fumbles per game, 1.7. Meanwhile, Green Bay has also had plenty of success recently, winning 4 consecutive games. Luckily, Jordan Love, who suffered a strained groin in last week's road win against Jacksonville, appears to be trending towards suiting up in this matchup, giving the Packers a strong chance of securing a win on their home field this weekend. This is a terrific sell-high spot on the Lions, a team that has been on fire but hasn't had to play in the elements recently. Goff has historically struggled when playing outdoors, which might give the Packers defense a shot against the red-hot Detroit offense. This becomes even more important because the forecast shows rain in Green Bay on Sunday. Further, since the beginning of the 2022 season, Green Bay is 5-1 against the spread as home dogs. I'll back the Pack at home.